Alright, welcome to Gaming with the Guys. I'm Greg. We're here in Schaumburg, Illinois, USA, and we're in our basement. It's a couple days after Christmas. We got our Christmas presents. Our Christmas present mainly was new tech, so we're trying out our new camera tonight to see how that goes. Jason's here with me, of course. Say hello, Jason.
Hey everybody, I'm back again.
And he's using the camera, and we're gonna see how this goes. It's been a little stop and go already tonight, so it's gonna be a little bit of an adventure. So we're playing Drowned Earth again. A couple weeks ago, we put up a video for it, and we did a 60-point match just to kind of show you the basics. We're probably not going to go in depth with a lot of the regular play mechanics, so we're just going to kind of go through. If anything special comes up, we'll do that. We're going to try to throw the cards and the rules and whatnot as best we can. So here's our little board. Again, we're playing on a little smaller board than what you like. It's a 33-inch by 33-inch table, but we've put a metric ton of terrain out there. Again, we're trying to get some more stuff for elevations, but I think we've done a nice job.
Very colorful, very nice
Very
and
colorful.
populated with a lot of plants.
Lots of plants. Not a lot of land. We got a lot of water here, so it gives it that drowned effect. Hopefully we'll fix that. We got two new pieces of terrain. The driftwood there from my stepdaughter's lizard, Apollo, passed away. So we have a lot of...
So they were donated.
Terrain. They were donated to our terrain collection. And actually for Drowned Earth, it works pretty good. So, I'm going to be playing my firm. Jason's going to be playing as Wayfarers. The scenario tonight is attack and defend. So we're going to show you our lists. We're going to go over the basics of the scenario. And then when we come back, we'll have done deployment, but we're going to save the infiltrate so you can see how the infiltrate rules work. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll be back in just a second. Jason ran an 80-point crew of Wayfarers, led by Wishbone. Wishbone was joined by Arnax the Scout, Bluewing the Mechanic, and Graze the Medic. Jason also had two effect cards, Take Cover, and Sure-Footed. Greg ran an 80-point crew of The Firm, led by Canada. He was joined by his ever-faithful Berengi, Hask the Tough. Also joining them was Liz the Scout, and finally the Pyromaniac Mirja the Mechanic. Greg had one effect card, Take Cover. The scenario we ran was attack and defend. Setup starts with placing a 30mm center objective in the middle of the board. Each player, starting with player A, place a 30mm objective of their own in their respective objective marker deployment zones. Note that objectives must be at least 8 inches from any other marker. Once setup is complete, player B chooses a board edge and deploys all figures except those with the infiltrate ability, such as scouts. Then player A deploys on the opposite board edge. After players B and A deploy their figures in their respective 4-inch deployment zones, both players, starting with player B, make an intelligence check for each infiltrating figure and follow the scenario rules for deployment based on the intelligence check results. Note that all models must deploy at least 6 inches away from an objective marker or enemy model. Players score victory points at the end of the cleanup phase of rounds 2, 4, and 6. Players score 1 victory point for controlling their own objective and for the central objective. Players get 3 victory points for controlling the enemy's objective. Players control objectives by spending an action point and declaring an interact action. Place a token by the objective to show who controls the objective. Objectives remain under a player's control until their opponent performs an interact action and takes control of the objective. The game ends at the end of turn 6 or at the end of any round where one or both sides have their models downed unconscious. Note, taken out models are removed from play. Alright, so we're back. So I've already deployed my force. I'm player B. Jason won the starting initiative. I've already deployed my forces. I've got on the, we'll call it my left flank, I've got Canada, and Hosk over on the left flank. On my right flank, I've got Mirja here. She's going to be going there. And I do have one infiltrator, Liz. And we're going to show you the infiltration rules here in just a second. So we'll put Liz on in just a moment. Jason's got his Wayfarers. I'll let you show where.
Yep.
Much easier than me showing mine.
So I've got Blue Wing over here hanging out with Wishbone on what would be my left-hand side. So it's kind of opposite here of where Greg's objective is.
He's a bit more central, but yeah, he's
and
central.
then I've
my
got
right.
Grays that's going to try to make a beeline to the objective that I put out, which is this medical crate up on the driftwood over there.
So to show you the objectives. So Jason's objective is the medical crate over here, and that's in his objective deployment zone. In the center, we have the silver tech crate. That's the neutral. And then over here on this side, on the opposite side of Jason's, but in my 4-inch objective deployment zone, we'll have what we call the tech barrel. That's my objective.
Yep, and then I also do happen to have Arnox off to the side here, who's my infiltrator as well.
Infiltrator as well. All right. So since I lost the initiative, or I'm player B, I'm going to roll for infiltration. So it's an intelligence test. Liz has an intelligence of 6. My white die will be the attribute die, and the green die will be my feat die. So the number I'm shooting for is 6 or less. So I did it. I nailed it. So nail it means the model may deploy anywhere on the owning player's board half or either player's objective marker zone. Now, the one caveat to this is all models must deploy at least 6 inches away from an objective or an enemy model. So, that really helps me a bunch. I think I'm going to go, let's see, I don't know if I can even get within 6 with Liz here. No, I can't be on the crate. I'll be on the ground by it. And then this, I would have to be just a little further up on Mirja. Although I could be in your zone, so I could start.
Over there.
Oh, hang on.
Behind that bush.
Yeah, I'm going to put Liz right here. Ooh. Okay, Driftwood is fun, but really interesting. And Liz starts off...
What's stealth?
Stealth? Yes, she's stealth.
Probably.
So that means she's got to be found discovered before she could be shot at or acted against.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll take my infiltration test. So my dice are black and red, which black is my attribute dice and red is my feat die. I also happen to need to roll a 6 as well for my result, and I feated.
Well, there you go. So with feat, the result counts as a nailed it, so that means this model may deploy anywhere on the owning player's board half or either player's objective marker deployment zone. In addition, the model will begin the game with an extra AP.
Oh, that's nice.
With an extra action point. So Arnox will have 3 action points.
So I will... Well, I'll have to put my trust in my guys over there, but I'm going to have Arnox deploy here. Or can he legally? Oh no, I don't know if he'll be able to legally be here. No, he's just.
No, he's probably going to have to be. It's going to be on the outside. Probably be down here.
Or here.
Yeah, there, that works. Let's see.
No. Let's see then.
If you put him down on the ground, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
In the water.
Mm-hmm. But I want him to be at least somewhere where he'll be able to kind of help out.
Put him on the crate.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm going to put. I'm
He's
going to put him
stealth.
over here, so that way he can help out with.
You can decide where he wants to go.
Yeah, figure out where he wants to go or try to make that epic jump.
All right. Then. We did that. So, and then player B will start with the first activation. So that's me. Yay. Alright, so I'm going to start with Canada, and Canada is going to command. He's going to command Haas because Canada doesn't like getting his hands dirty. So he is going to, well, he's going to end up moving. He'll spend an action point to move himself up to here. It's clear running, so he can move his 6 inches. That's not going to be an issue because he's going to go up the plank.
So he does that. Well, before he does that action, he's going to do his intelligence check to command, and he's going to use his own command points. He fails.
Yeah, 8 and 6.
Yeah, well, I have a 7.
7.
So yeah, totally fails. So failure on that means that he doesn't do anything. I don't lose anything. So I
You just can't
just can't
command
try
it.
again. So he'll move his 6, which gets him right up to the top of that. Boop. Pulls the drawbridge up. Now just there we go. And then that's one. He has 2 left. That's less than 1. So he's gonna go 2. 4 gets him to there. He's gonna go to here. And I'm gonna hold on to 1 action point so I could have a reaction if needed. A little bit of cover in a good spot. I'm feeling good about this. Alright. So that's Canada. Jason, what are you gonna do?
I am going to try to move Grays. So Grays is going to go from here. She's going to walk to the edge of the island here, and she's going to try to jump up to this crate. So her base movement is 5. So it's about an inch to get off of the island here, and then from the island base here, it'll be about another 2.5 inches to get up there. So let's go ahead and try to see if we can get Grays to get up there. She is a 7 on her attribute to, or on her agility. So I'm looking for 7s here. And I got a
10, so
yeah,
fail.
so I failed.
But check and see if she has any movement.
No, I don't think she doesn't. So Grays just ends up hanging out at the edge of the island before she would be able to jump in.
Well, she could
go there.
Where's the dynamic movement?
The dynamic movement.
movement.
Yeah, because
so
its dynamic move would be she'd get to the edge right there, and then
correct.
she would stop. Unfortunately, I will try again to get Grays up there because I kind of would like her to get up there. So again, need a 7. And I feeded,
this
so
time.
this time I will be successful. So I'll get to go.
Nail it. You could move your full nail it
Yep.
distance.
So that'll be 6
and you get your
for
action
her,
point back.
which will be good. So she goes 6 as her nailed it. So it's gonna be 2 inches, 2.5 inches to get up there.
So how much? What's the height and what's the distance?
The height is 2 inches, and the distance is it's about an inch away, or no, an inch and a half away. So 3.5 to jump up there. Okay, so we'll jump up to here. That'll be there, and then with 3.5 gone, I still have 2.5 inches to move again. So with 2.5 inches, I'll be able to move to the center of this plank here as I do a backflip backwards. So she'll go to there.
Okay.
And then I will use that extra action that I got back then to move again, to get up here.
Is it more than an inch?
Yeah, it's 2 inches from that base.
Okay.
So,
So she'd have to climb it.
yeah, so we'll go 3 over to here. I might not even have enough to be able to get up
And
there.
that's probably another 3
And then
to get
it's
to.
another 3 to get to the, yeah, it's about 2 to get to there, so it won't
Take
be
the
enough.
cover.
Yeah, I'll
Take
just
the
take
hard
the cover.
cover.
Just hide underneath this, behind
Take the
this branch there.
this tree.
And we'll have Grays do that for her action.
Okay. Alright. Then we will. I want to activate. I'm going to activate Hosk. Right? Yeah, we'll activate Hosk. Alright, so Hosk. Hosk has a lot of movement, so I don't really need to do that. So I'm just going to run 7. Let's do the smart moves, which gets him up to here. This first activation. And then he can move again. Then he'll be out. But he will. So he's going to move to here. Oh, Hosk. There we go. He's He's facing that
he's
way.
playing
but
a
doesn't-
very dangerous
He's
game.
playing very dangerous, as in I'm going to fall off and possibly break my big miniature. All right, so that's all of his actions. That's his 2 action points.
Okay. I will have Arnox go. So since Arnox was able to start there, Arnox is just going to advance 6 inches.
Yep.
So that'll put him into about the midway point of this.
It's all open
Or
movement,
there.
so he can move his nail it move.
Yep, and then his second action, he'll move around to where Graze was, to here. And then, with the third action that he got, he's going to try to do a dynamic move to climb up the branch here and advance forward. So Arnox, on the other hand, is not quite as mobile, and he is a 6 on his agility. So I'll need 6s to climb my way up that branch. And I blunder.
Oh,
So
well, he'll
it-
get 2 inches, and then I'm dead.
and then
he's just going to fall
he
back
just falls
there,
down
so.
to the grate, so he
And
doesn't
he's
take
not
any
high enough to
damage.
take any damage.
So, so that's where Arnox will hang out then.
Alright. Who do I want to have go next? I really don't have anybody that I want to have go next. But I'm going to have Mirja go. Mirja, unfortunately, has to jump. Mirja can move 5, 6. So if she gets it, she'll be able to get up to there. So let's see what Mirja can do. Mirja's got an agility of 7. Where's my dice? There they went. White is ability, attribute, green is feet. She nails it. All right. So she can move 6, which gets her up to here. Woohoo! And then, yeah, she's gonna make the move. But it won't have enough. She'll have enough movement because it's just regular old movement to get to here. And she'll get base with that. So next turn, I will spend an action point to take control of that. There's no dice roll. For this scenario, there's no dice roll to take control of an objective, but you do put a marker on it to show you that you control it, and that's how you score points. Your opponent then has to then use an action point to get rid of your marker and put their own on it. So just to kind of keep that in mind for how scoring is going to work there.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Alright.
So
I will be moving Wishbone here. Wishbone will advance to the end of the island here, so that's about 2 inches, and he's going to try to jump up onto that crate. So
we'll measure the distance. Yeah, just the distance.
distance is about
And the
3
height is
inches.
2 inches on
Yeah.
that crate.
It's 3 inches.
3 inches on the crate?
Well, no, it's 2 inches on the crate, and then it's about a 3-inch jump for me to get all the way on
Distance. Okay. So 3 inches.
there. Okay, yeah. So I'm moving 3. So yeah, I'll be able to just get up there. So Wishbone's
Or
agility.
5 inches. It'll get you to
Yeah.
the top of that.
Yep. So Wishbone's agility statistic is 7, and
He
I
fails.
passed. I
Oh,
passed.
pass. So you go your pass
That's
distance.
what my pass distance was just 4 inches, so,
So-
I was 2 to get to there, so I wouldn't have enough
You
to jump
don't
up.
have the dynamic movement to get across.
Yeah.
So he's stuck there for that one.
Yep.
He's going to give it that college try. Oh, yeah, especially because you move 2 inches up anyway.
Yeah, that's why. Wishbone's gonna try again to jump up
Okay.
there. So even if I fail it, at least this time I'll have an opportunity to at least get up there. Unless I fail.
Unless you fail again. This is the same problem Wishbone had last time.
This is the same problem a lot of my people had last
This
time.
was mainly Wishbone. This is mainly a Wishbone problem.
I guess Wishbone then will, for his third action, he's going to just move normally then, I guess, and we'll just
Swim.
swim. So we'll go 4 inches. So we'll be able to get to about here. Be in the water.
Be in the water.
And Electrostaff. So we'll go
Don't
there.
use the Electrostaff.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
we
I'll
lost the
just knock
crossbow.
over everything here when I put that there for you.
I did that earlier with this tree. It hit the floor. So Wishbone will just, I guess, go swimming in there, and that'll be Wishbone's last action.
Excellent. Alright. Then I have just
Liz left, I think.
Liz. Oh, Liz, what do you want to do? If you do anything, you'll be losing stealth, potentially. See, Liz has that evil blowpipe. Where I just gotta hit you to stun you, and then you lose
An action.
an action, which is awesome,
That is true.
but getting in position to use it is a little bit of a chore, to say the least. Alright, Liz, what are you gonna do? And what am I doing? I'm messing around with 3 different things. Alright. Okay, yeah, so Liz is gonna move from here to here. That's gonna be action number 1.
Okay.
And then action number 2 is she is going to pop a shot at Le Blue Wing.
Okay. So you drop stealth to shoot.
Yes, it
so
will be doing
the
that.
blue wing's gonna fire back at you.
Okay. It is, we'll call it 10 inches.
Okay.
10 or 11. Alright, so you're going to spend an action for it. I'm going to spend an action for it.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see, Liz, what do you got?
That's the one with the shoot action, so it's not a reaction that you do.
Yeah, I'm not doing a reaction. So, I have a shoot of 6.
I
have
also-
range 12, 12.
I've got a range of 6 and I'm 10, 16 on my tech bow.
So I need 6s.
I also will need a 6 to hit you.
Alright, here we go. I pass.
I nail it with 2 and 5.
That means you succeed.
So you take 3 points of damage.
That's
and I have a rend 1 on this gun.
So rend,
I think is armor.
rend, which is now, I think, Sunder. Sunder, when making an armor roll against this weapon, yeah, because Pierce is
Armor.
Rend is against, which is now Sunder,
Sunder.
is
Against toughness.
against modeled armor. So Liz has no armor, shocking. So I need 3s. I make none.
Oof.
So I take 3 points of damage. Does Liz have more than? Yep, she got 4. So Liz is in dire straits. Well, that didn't go well. All right, this is like a mirror image of last game. So that's all I can do.
Alright, I'll just have Blue Wing go, and Blue Wing will just take a shot at Liz unopposed.
Yeah, figures.
So unopposed shot, so 6 to hit.
Okay.
Nailed
Nailed it again.
So 3
And
points.
Liz is gonna die. Made 1, but Liz that's double, so she is
She's
taken
taken
out. Wah wah. And the good times keep rolling for the firm. So, at the end of round 1, no one controls any objectives, although I got 2 guys moving in on their objective, and I have Mirja, who's going to get overwhelmed really quick, holding.
Well, that's going to
That
depend
objective.
on how situational Wishbone is in his moving.
All right. Well, we will we'll come back here and we'll check it out for round 2. All right, we're back for round 2. Jason has won the initiative and has chosen to go first.
Yep. For my first action, I am going to I will activate I'm going to activate Wishbone.
Okay.
So Wishbone's first action will be to get out of the water. And
So he's just going to be able to move his pass distance, so
Yep.
4 inches.
so he'll go by this shrubbery here.
All right.
And then for my second action, I am going to take a shot at Mirja. with my electro staff.
Alright.
It's 16 inches, so I should get you.
Yeah, you got me.
I just don't know if I'm
Range.
outside of the range for your template to shoot me back.
You are. My template is not that close.
I thought it was big, like one of those like apocalypse size ones.
It's long, but it's not that long. I didn't pull it out of the case, which was dumb. I don't know where it's at, so that's even better. Anyway, I know it's not in range.
Okay.
So
I take a shot at you then.
well, you
can also dodge.
I'm not gonna dodge this. Yeah, because then I lose an action. So no, I'm not gonna dodge.
Okay.
But I do have camouflage, so you are down 1.
Okay, so I go from a 6 down to a 5 then.
Down to a 5. That is correct, sir.
Okay. And I take my shot. And I miss.
That's a bonus.
Yeah, because I got because it was on my feet die. And then my other die is an 8. Okay. So it will miss, so it deviates 2.
Well, it's gonna go. It's
goes
gonna
10
go a
inches.
direction, and then we got to figure out. It's gonna go 10 inches. Now my problem is I, of course, have stupidly misplaced. Where did I put it?
Let's take a look.
We will be back in just a second. Okay, we found the templates. Of course, they're in the bag. Last place I would have ever thought to look for them, but that's life.
Alright,
All right, so you miss. So 1 is the center of the board.
It's going to the 1. 10
It goes
inches.
that way, 10 inches. I don't think it's gonna.
No, not that direction.
Nah. So
There,
nothing.
Just, yeah, it would go like somewhere in this
Center of
vicinity.
the board, not far enough to do anything to anybody. All right. So that's your second action. What do you want to do for your third action?
I'm gonna hold off on that.
So you're gonna. He's banking it. All right.
Yeah.
Then. I need to do 2 things there, and that's just not going to work out well. All right, I will have. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate Mirja.
Okay.
And Mirja's going to spend an action point to control that.
Okay.
Then she is going to she is going to try and get to over here.
Okay. When you start your move, I'm gonna take a shot at you.
That's fine. I can't
With
do
which
anything
mount?
else because it's my second, so it's going to be my dodge. That's where we're going to end up, potentially.
Okay.
Let me do my movement, and then we'll do your shot.
Okay.
Because you'll still be down a die because of camouflage. Right, that's...
Yeah, whenever I'm shooting.
Yep, whenever you're shooting. That goes away. So her movement is 7, or agility is 7, I should say. Blunder. You can have me go in the water, or just
I'll just have
have me stay there.
I'll just have you
honestly.
stay there.
Get right to here, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
right.
otherwise, falling in the water would give you an additional cover.
Well, you're shooting me where I was, so
Yeah, so
I'm just moving myself so I don't fall off.
yeah, the driftwood. Okay.
There we go.
So I will try to shoot you with my electro staff. Because I'm still -1, so I'll need 5s. Miss.
Miss. So where is it gonna go? Get the
It will go to the 7.
way back here,
Okay, back there.
back towards me.
Okay.
10 inches. Whenever you miss with a deviating shot, it goes 10 inches. It's just nice flat. It usually is kind of crazy on where it's going to go. So that's Mirja. She did what she needed to do, and is somewhat left out to hang with Wishbone and his mighty tech bow. All right,
You mean with Blue Wing?
Blue Wing. Yeah.
Well, Blue Wing's actually going to go. Blue Wing will advance over to here, so it'll be about 4 inches for him to get to here, and I'm going to try to take a leap action.
Okay.
If I get the 7, I'll be able to jump up there.
Cool.
So, Blue Wing is a 6 on mobility. He has an ability, though, to let me at least reroll my attribute dice for leap if I fail. which I pass.
You
Actually,
nail
nailed
it. Yep.
So that'll get me my 7 inches, because I nailed the distance to get up to there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to advance 7 inches again, and he's going to... gotta watch where that is. He'll basically be able to get
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
here.
shoot you then when you get to the end of that movement.
Okay. Dang it, I'm probably wide open, aren't I? I didn't know if I was gonna hide behind the cover there.
I'd say you have some cover with the your base is a little bit covered by the
By the grate? Or
by the
structure?
structure here, so that'll be hard cover.
Okay. Which
gives you
Plus
I'm
one.
down 1 and you get plus 1 on
one.
your armor.
Oh, okay.
So Canada is just checking something.
Oh, mine
Yes,
pass.
-1 marksmanship, +1 target.
What am I? Your short range or no? Because then you'll get the spray.
I hope so, but I don't think so. I'll find out. Oopsie daisy. No, you're out. That's 10 inches.
Oh, okay.
Or it's over 9.
It's over
How's
9.
that? And I think
I think your twin is.
yeah,
says-
it's 9 inches, so you're at 9.5. So I do not get the spray, so I won't be able to I don't get the +1. So I am at a 5 to hit you. Feet. Hey, so I don't lose that action. And I hit you, which is good because I needed to nail it to do 3 points of damage.
Okay. So my my toughness is 3, and then I have +1 on my armor, so I'm looking at 4s.
4s.
I succeed all 3 of my rolls, so I was
Yes,
very
this is
lucky.
going to be that kind of game. All right.
Alright.
But I still have 3 actions, so
Yep.
that'll be fun. All right.
It's your turn.
My turn. Yeah, Canada is gonna. So Canada's gonna command,
Okay.
and he's also gonna move back down. He's gonna move. He's got 6 inches of movement, and so he's gonna move because he doesn't want to have to try to make a roll. So he's gonna move 2 to get to here, 3. And then I'll go 3 to get to there. So he's gonna end up here because it's all nothing I need to move. But before he goes, he's gonna command Hosk. He's gonna. So I'm a 7. I pass. I actually nail it, but I'm only gonna give him 1 of my commands because I have 3. So I used 1 to move, which leaves me with 2. I give him 1, 3. He now has 3. I have 1 left, which I will now use to shoot Blue Wing again.
Okay.
This time, however, I am closer. I'm within spray range.
So that would take you from a 6 to
6
a 7.
to a 7, yep.
I'm going to use my effect. Oh, let me make sure.
That's what I should've-
When the target of one or more shoot actions, this model counts as being in soft cover till the end of this action.
So I'll be down 1 on my
Yep,
marksmanship.
so I'm going to take cover.
So I'll be at 6 again.
Yep.
So here we go. I miss. And because you did not shoot back at me, my gunslinger does not come into effect. So I just miss. So that's it. Alright.
Okay. Alright. I will have Grays go. So Grays will attempt to move up the tree branch there, and we'll see if she can get over to that objective marker. My agility is a 7. And I nailed it because we don't have doubles.
We're not doing cinematic.
So nailed it, so I go 6 inches.
Yep.
So it's 2 inches to climb up there, so then I'll have 4 going out the other side, which will just get me to the
I'm going to react
objective.
with Hosk, and Hosk is going to shoot her
Okay.
with his gun. That's good enough where she could sit without falling over. So, here.
I need to get some blue tack.
Yeah, we'll just shift things around. This was a great idea when we thought of it. And then,
Reality set in.
there we go. Then Hosk will shoot with his gun. You could nest a dodge, or you could use one, or you could shoot your smoke thing.
No, I happen to have camouflage, so I feel a little bit better. So I'll have to just kind of hold. I'm just going to hold on to that action and not elect to dodge.
So you're within short range. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have any bonuses for shooting, right, Husk? Oh, wait a minute. What's this do?
I'd be very surprised if he did.
Actually, I don't think he's going to shoot.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how close you are. He might do his ambush.
Oh, he's got ambush too.
Yeah.
Ooh, that could hurt.
Oh, yeah. He's going to ambush.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to fall over. So he ambushes. I'll read the ambush roll for everybody. We'll also post it so you see it. Yeah, we're just going to knock that off for the moment. It's gonna. This is the moving objective. My rule is the terrain looks cool. I'm not going to let it interfere with our play. I'm sure you were trying to get in contact with the objective.
Yeah, that's all I was doing.
All right, so yeah, ambush. As a reaction, this model may spend an AP to declare a point on the model's enemy path movement, which was the end of the movement, which is within 4 inches of this model. That point becomes the enemy model's new point of destination. Immediately move this model to base contact with that point of destination. Now fight a round of close combat as though this model charged. The active model may not declare firefight in response to this reaction. So you can declare hand-to-hand, but you cannot declare...
Okay, I will declare hand-to-hand with grace.
I am charging. So... charging means I am doing something really cool.
You get +1.
I can just get +1 on melee. So +1 on my close combat. And Hosk also has the wonderful ability of Savage. Immediately after making a close combat test, I may reroll my attribute die.
Oh, okay.
So I am currently... Hosk is sitting at a 7.
Graze naturally sits at a 7.
Of course.
With your bow stat.
So let's roll battle. I nail it.
I failed.
You're 7. Oh, that's your feet.
Because
Yeah,
it's my feet down.
you fail.
Yeah, I don't have anything that gives me a reroll.
So yeah, I'm gonna. So I nail it. So I hit you with my power sledge.
Ouch.
For 5 points of damage. It's Sunder 1 and Pierce 1. So I take your toughness down 1 and your armor down 1.
Alright, so I don't have any armor. So
it's just a 2.
So I go down to 2 on 5 dice.
Yep.
This could end her, unfortunately.
Wow.
I made 1.
You made. Oh yeah, you're at 2. So 4.
But 4 will still put
She
me down.
goes out.
Yeah,
So
if I had that.
she's not taken out, but she is.
She's down.
She's downed. So
Yeah.
we'll get a marker to show that she's down.
If I'd had that 3, I would have been okay.
Well, now I feel better because Liz went down like a... Yeah, if you had that, then you'd still be alive.
Yeah.
To fight another day. We'll use this goofy hide. Yeah, we'll put it down there next time. Or here, we'll just put it on her card. That's probably better.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
It's your action now because
It's
that
now
was
my
your
action.
reaction.
That's a little unfortunate. Hosk is going to spend 1 AP to control that objective, and then he's going to bank his last action. Or he could just kill her.
Okay.
Well, you don't have any medics to bring her back, so there's
She
no
is
need.
the medic.
She is the medic. Okay.
Wait, let's see.
So I'm going to bank it,
Okay.
maybe.
Oh, and you had to move in order for me to ambush you back.
Right, I didn't move.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay, well, I have Arnox to go then.
Yep.
Arnox is just gonna whip out his gun here and take a shot at Hosk then.
It's a good idea. I will shoot back.
Okay. So I will
might as
I'm gonna remove my stealth.
Yep, your stealth goes away. And I am at short range, but it doesn't matter. You're in hard cover. I'm in no cover. So my marksmanship goes down from a 6 to a 5.
And I
You're
go
within
up
spray.
to a spray, so I go up to a 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
I fail.
I
You blunder
my
again
weapon.
with Arnox's gun. It just means it's jammed.
Yeah, I know.
You need to have a mech come to fix
Well,
it.
my mech is bluing over there. That's not good. Alright. That did not end
Well,
well.
on the plus side, you got rid of
Yeah,
husks.
but now I've got a I have no choice. I have to charge you because I can't get to you otherwise.
Alright, well, because she's out.
Yeah, she's out because I can't bring her back.
Yeah.
Well, Arnox will attempt to charge.
I'd say you could go this way.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. That was a down path. What's my distance I can go? Oh, 6 inches. Yeah, I should have 6 to get around there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I can go 4 over to there and then 2 to jump over on the side
Easily.
there.
Easily.
Alright, so he's just going to say F my gun, and he's just going to run up into Hosk there and swing my axe at him, I guess, because who needs guns?
That's what Hosk says.
Yeah, well, Hosk also killed someone pretty easily with
Well,
his
you
hammer.
just, yeah, but you're going to be able to hit him without me doing any reaction.
Okay, so I charge, so because I charged, I get +1 on hand-to-hand.
Yes.
So I'm from a 7 to an 8.
8. Yikes, this is not going to be good. I was
Nailed
hoping for a blunder.
So nailed it. So I go to 4 points of damage, and my axe does have rend 1.
So sunder, so it's...
So you're
I have
no armor.
Oh, I do have armor, so I'm just at a 3.
Yep.
Alright,
4 dice.
On 4 dice. So I need 3s. Here we go. I made 1.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
remember I don't
sorry.
have the armor. So I take 3. Okay. Oops, that's wrong die for that. Oh, poor Hosk. Alright, so I got nobody left. You got anybody left?
No, Arnox is my last one.
Okay, so this is round 2. This is where we score points. So we're done with our cleanup. All the conditions are gone. I'm the only one that I have control of that's not contested. Well, let's double check that because we told you what it was at the beginning of the round or at the beginning of the scenario, and then I probably forget. So, scoring at the cleanup end of cleanup of turns 2, 4, and 6. Each player will score the following: own a central objective under under my control, 1 VP. Enemy objective under my control, 3 VP. So I just have to have the token by it. So
Okay.
yeah, okay, cool. So I have 4 VP right now,
Yep.
and Jason has 0.
Yep.
But I have a feeling that's going to change soon. So I may have lost somebody, but that's all right. All right, so we'll reset things. We'll roll initiative, and we will be back for round 3. Okay, here we are for round 3, which is starting to look to be a very critical round. I won initiative, which, if you watched our last video, we played 4 rounds last game, 5 rounds last game. I lost initiative, I think, every time, and then I lost the first 2. So 7 rounds of losing initiative, I finally won 1 at the most crucial time. Now I just have to figure out, do I have Mirja run up and try to fry Wishbone? It's a good idea. Do I have Canada just unload on Blue Wing? Or, door number 3, Hosk beat the crap out of Arnox. Since Hosk is about to die, I could always take reactions with Hosk. And I don't know if Arnox would be able to get rid of... See, I want to make sure... Right now I need to hold this objective, because that's getting me 3 points. So... Yeah, I'm going to have Hosk go first.
Okay.
So Hosk's going to beat Arnox with his power sledge.
Arnox will try to attack back with my axe.
I'm a 6, you're a 7. But I get to reroll my attribute die.
Okay.
So here we go. I pass.
I nailed it.
You nail it, of course, and that's where Hosk dies. So 4?
Yes, 4 dice and rend 1.
Yeah, so I lose my armor, so I need 3s.
4
made none.
points.
So double, he is taken out. So that gambit failed. No, wait, I had 2 left. Yeah, 4 points doubled. He is gone. Poor Hosk. All right.
Okay.
That was that.
Yep. I will... Oh, this is kind of important. Well, he's gonna get lit up if I don't do that. Oof. Not in the best of positions on that end, but I will have blue. He's gonna go there. I don't do that. I will have. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of in the same predicament right now. I'm gonna have Wishbone go.
Okay.
Wishbone is going to attempt to do an order action, or he's
Okay.
going to attempt to do orders.
Okay.
I am.
Who is he giving the order
He
to?
will give the order to Blue Wing because that's the only eligible target I can see.
Got it.
So I am a 6 on my leadership ability, and I nailed it.
So you could give up to
2
2.
orders if I want.
Yes.
So I'm only going to donate 1 order over to Blue Wing. No, I'll just do the 1.
Okay. And then where is Wishbone going with his action?
The next action.
Well, no, this is the action he's taking
Oh,
when
yeah.
he does the
Then,
command.
no, sorry. Then Wishbone then will. No, it doesn't really matter too much as far as that's concerned. Because if I get closer to her, then she's just gonna fry me. Wishbone will. Well, it's still gonna have her required to move. Wishbone will advance to here
Okay.
with his move.
Mm-hmm.
For Wishbone's next action, I'm going to take a shot at Mirja.
Okay. And that's... So, this will be his last action.
Oh, that was his last one.
He gave 1 for the command.
Oh, and then
He moved, and so now if he's
Oh, okay.
shooting, it's his 3rd action.
Oh, oops. Okay, then I probably just would have wanted to stay still then and just take the second shot. Sorry, I got the actions part
So,
mixed up.
Okay. So
Instead of moving,
he's
she
just
would
going
have
to
just gonna
stay
take a
there
shot.
and take the shot, and
Yeah.
then... Okay, so go ahead and take the shot.
Okay. So
Remember, your marksmanship is down 1 because she has camouflage.
yep, so I'm at a 5. Miss.
Miss.
So the template's going to the 5.
There's the center. 5 is way off the board that way.
Okay.
All right. And then she's still holding on to 1.
Yeah, I'll nest the 1.
Okay. Perfect. All right, we're gonna have Canada go.
Yeah.
That just makes sense right now. Let's see if we can do a couple different things here. So Canada he's gonna shoot.
Okay.
Blue Wing. I'm just not even gonna bother. I'm within 8, so I'm within spray range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. That makes him better though. If I do that though. I will, and dodging doesn't make a lot of sense because I still can't get outside of your spray range unless I do it back to back. I will return fire.
Okay. With my gunslinger, then I'll be able to re-roll a die, my attribute die. If
Yeah.
needed. All right, so I need 7s.
I just fix this.
Oh, good thing I got that gunslinger.
I
but
nailed
you
it.
already nailed it. Nail it.
Nail it.
But you
Nailed
have
it
the
higher.
higher, so you win.
Yep. So 3 points of damage.
3 points.
And rend 1.
I don't have armor.
Oh, okay.
Sunder. Yeah. So I need 4s. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, he's good.
He's good. So that was action number 1. Action number 2 will be shoot again. Yeah, but then you'd both be able to shoot me, and that would be tragic. Yeah, I gotta try to hold on to that. I care less about the other 2. Alright, so that's 1. So he's gonna go. 2, 3 to get up. Another 3 to get to here. He's gonna move to here.
Okay.
Oh, that's tragic.
Yep. Before you leave.
Well, you shoot at me. You shoot at me
Yeah.
wherever you want.
I know. That's
I could also shoot back at you if I nest it.
Yeah.
And Arnox can also shoot too.
Arnox's gun is jammed.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna shoot Arnox.
Okay.
Actually, because Arnox still has an action left, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna shoot Blue Wing. I'll shoot Blue Wing from there
Okay.
as I'm going. So I'll
Okay.
still be in spray. It's
Okay.
just I want to end up there with my last action. Oh wait, did I only have?
You would only.
I shot And then I use the move, and then I'll use my next for the nested shot.
Okay.
We're good.
Um.
And I'll shoot at Blue Wing.
Okay. Blue Wing will.
I forgot you do. Well, but then you could charge me. That could be ugly.
Blue Wing will shoot. Do I want to shoot back or do I want to dodge? And we'll both at 6 if we dodge. Or no, you're still at 7.
I'm 7. Because I'm going to shoot you at spray range.
I'll
shooting you here.
Yeah, I'll fire back.
Okay. Here we go. I really wish.
Nailed it.
Oh, I nailed it. And you.
I can reroll my attribute dice because I have Overwatch.
Okay.
I nailed it.
I nail it also, but I have the higher this time because I have the 6.
Okay.
So I hit you for 4 points of damage. But it's straight up 4, nothing special. So,
So
you need
I have
4.
4s.
You failed them all.
Ouch. And unfortunately, that takes me out.
Yep. He's down. So we'll get another googly-eyed.
Darn.
I'll just put it on the card.
Darn, that was not good.
Yeah, but it's still not great shape. So you got
No.
Arnox left.
Yeah, but you'll get the points here, and you're still
Well,
gonna,
we
'cause I
scored
have
on
to use-
4. Yeah. So go
I have
ahead
to
and
use
give me
my
that.
action to remove that.
No, you put it on.
Oh,
So it just switches.
Okay, it switches. Okay,
Yeah,
I was
you just-
thinking Bushido
No,
rules,
no,
so I
not
can just put it
Bushido
to
rules.
neutral.
No, there's no neutral. It's just you control it, so it just goes over to you. All right, so that I still have Mirja. I forgot.
Yeah.
That's. Oh, Mirja. Will the camouflage hold for you? Mirja can move 6, and she will. Mirja will move down to there. Hello, Wishbone. What's the story? If you're in the United States and have children that were Jason's age, there was a PBS thing called Wishbone, and he told stories. It's a dog. So I take it Wishbone's shooting?
Yeah.
And guess what I'm going to do as my nested action?
You're gonna shoot back.
So I hit.
Yep.
You just shoot at me, but I do have camouflage.
Yep. So I still need to hit 5s.
You
I miss.
You miss. I hit, but the damage is only 2.
Yep. So it's 2 points of damage.
Yeah, roll 2 dice, nothing else, but
yeah, 4.
you get 2 fire counters.
Save 1.
So you take 1 point of damage, and I think I'm just checking fire real fast. Place 2 fire tokens on any model hit by the weapon. So you get 2 fire tokens. And I should have read the more about the fire. 1, 2. We'll just put these right here. 2 fire tokens, which means, and I really wish I hadn't moved that bookmark. There it is. Model hit by set on fire model, which is set on fire, must make a single armor roll in the cleanup phase. If the armor roll is failed, the model takes 1 wound. If the armor is successful, he will remove 1 fire token. If this model enters water, all fire tokens are immediately removed. All right, so we're in the end phase as it is.
Yep.
So we're in the cleanup. So Wishbone would now do his armor check, just 1 armor roll.
I passed.
So remove 1 fire marker. And then you do not take any damage. If the armor roll is failed, takes 1 wound, successful remove fire token. Perfect. And then we score points. Jason will get 1
Yep.
for having his under control, and I will get 1 for having mine under control. So I go to 5.
I'm only at 1.
Jason's at 1. All right, we're going to reset things here, and we will come back. Oh, actually, no, we don't score that right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, we do that in round 4,
Yeah,
which is where we're going to next. So hang on, we'll be back in just a second. Okay, we're back for round 4. Jason won the initiative roll.
Yep.
So he still has Wishbone on fire. It's down to Wishbone and Arnox versus Canada and Mirja.
I guess we'll just go with this because I guess this makes some more sense because otherwise you'll just pit me away. Arnox will charge Canada.
Okay. I will counter strike back. He does. Oh, it's not an ambush situation. Nope. Just yeah. There we go. You almost knocked him down. Haha, that works. All right. So I can. Oops. Canada, what can you do? Sweet. All right, I will fight back.
Okay.
Dose. All right. So I am a melee of 7.
Because I charged, I'm an 8.
Thanks. Here we go. I nail it.
Nailed it. Sorry, I was about to say feet.
We both have a high die of 4, so we're both successful.
Okay.
So this is going to be fun because
We both
I'm
hit
pierced.
each other?
Yeah, we both hit each other, but I have the counter strike.
Oh.
So if this model loses, I have to lose the opposed
gotta lose.
CC, which technically I did.
We didn't.
Yeah, we both
hit
tied,
each
so we're
other.
both successful.
Yeah.
We both nailed it. So you're going to take 4 points of damage. I'm taking 4 points of damage. You have Sunder. I have Pierce. So you're down 1 toughness.
Okay, so I'm rolling 3s and you're just laughing at me because you don't have armor.
Yes, I'm rolling for 4s. So and I need to roll 4. So go ahead. You first. You make 2.
Okay,
So you
so I
take 2.
2 points.
And then I roll. I need 4s. I make 2, so I take 2. That's somewhat tragic. Because then you would take 2. If I failed those rolls. Alright.
Yep.
Okay. So, what do you want to do next?
I guess Arnox will swing again.
I'll swing back, because better than not swinging back. I'm 7s again.
I go down to a 7 now.
Okay. I feet.
I miss. I
So,
think. You know.
yeah,
I don't have a reroll ability.
Nope.
Yeah, I miss.
So I feet. So I'll get my action back. Yay.
Yeah.
And I do nail it damage. So you take it's roll 4, and it's I have pierce 1, so your toughness is down 1.
I made them all.
Wow.
Yeah, 3s.
Yeah, because you have armor.
I have armor 1. So
That was cool, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah. So now I'll activate somebody. I'll come back to Canada because he still has 2 actions, and you won't be able to defend yourself as I fillet you.
pretty much.
Instead, we'll go with Mirja. And you know what Mirja's doing?
Gonna go away politely.
Barbecue. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Toast. Toast. Light you on fire.
Okay.
You can shoot back.
Yeah.
You dodge.
Um,
Which I don't know. I'm going to move this plant just because.
it puts me off an inch.
Put you off an inch.
It doesn't put me off an inch to jump into the water.
No, I don't think you're going to have enough to get in the water.
No. And even if I just go an inch, I'm not gonna.
I don't think
I
you're
won't be
gonna-
able to get out of the template because you can center it. I'll shoot you because also I have running gun. So if I successfully hit you, I get to move 1 inch as if I passed.
That would be good.
So,
So
try to fire back at you.
that's fine. So go ahead and shoot. I'm camouflaged still, even though giant flames are erupting from me. The heat shimmer makes
Even
it
though I
harder
can
for me to see.
you.
No, you're not sure what's spitting gouts of flame at you. But
I nailed it.
you definitely nail it. So that's going to be... so it doesn't deviate anywhere. It's right on top of me. This
Yep.
big electro storm, which does how much damage?
Only 3 dice.
Doesn't do any bonuses. That's cool. I have 3s. I make 1.
Take 2.
So take 2.
And then I will get my running gun, so I get to dodge off to the side an inch. So we'll let me jump over to here. And then I get lit on fire. So,
Yep, so 2 more fire tokens.
Number 4.
Yeah, 2.
I make 1 more, so I take another point. Ouch.
And you have 3 fire tokens on you.
Yep.
Mirja says, barbecue time was so good. We do it again.
Which one will fire back?
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled. Oh, that was because I took damage.
Yeah, take damage. Alright, so I am 5 still. Nailed it.
Yes, you did. 3 points. I need... I fail all 3, so I had 2 left. Didn't double me, so I'm downed. But
And then
I
I'm
have no medic.
so take 2 armor saves. Oh no, I think I just
Failed them
downed
both.
myself. Yeah, 'cause I'm down. Because I failed here, but I would jump into the water.
Yeah, you get your 1 inch. Sploosh, all the fire goes out, so you're not...
I'm just drowning.
You're just drowning. Yeah, he's just drowning. So instead of being lit on fire, he drowns to death. Poor Wishbone.
Yep.
And it was the worst Christmas ever. The end. All right, so this could be the final countdown, final turn. Canada, could he finally succeed for his father? It's cost him his crew. Poor Hosk is dead. That lizard chick, Liz, she's dead. That shows you how much Canada cares. Mirja is downed, but Canada has the medic skill of... He doesn't. We'll be honest, he doesn't. But, boy, he's going to try to fillet
Arnox.
Arnox.
Yeah,
So
Arnox just kind of
Arnox
stands
like,
there.
ooh.
Arnox just kind of stands there.
So Canada goes and swings with his ancient blade.
And fumbles.
Oh, I should have had you rolling 3 for damage.
You had me rolling. Oh, because I was rolling 4, wasn't I?
I think you're rolling 4.
Yeah, I was.
Take a wound away.
Okay.
Yeah, just 1. Here we go.
Now we're just gonna make sure that you die, unless if you fumble on your
7s.
You really tried. You failed.
I failed. And I'll do it again. Oh, this is not gonna go. See, I shouldn't have done the bragging story there. Fail.
Oh. All right. So Arnox miraculously lives now.
So at the end of turn 4, it's going to be Arnox in Canada down to the wire here.
Now you'll
For
score
turn
a point.
5, I score a point that takes me to 5. You're going
I
to
score a
score
point. Take
to
it to
take
1.
you to 1. And we'll reset it. Well, you know what? Do we even bother resetting it for turn 5?
No,
Nah, we're just going to go. We're going
right
to plow
initiative.
through right into turn 5 because we both only have 1 figure left.
Pretty much. It's just initiative.
It's initiative. Here we go. I got an 8 again. Ooh, I win. I'm going first.
Okay.
I shouldn't because I should do it as a reaction. Oh, is it any close combat? Hang on. I have to read double check what Counter-Strike is. If a model loses opposed close combat test. Sweet. So if I lose any failed... looking at this upside down. After armor rolls and re-rolls are completed, if an enemy model takes damage, the enemy model takes damage to the damages model saved. Oh,
Yeah.
That's not as cool as I thought it would be.
That's
All right,
pretty
but it's
cool.
pretty cool. Okay, so he's going to attack. I'm assuming you're attacking back
Yeah, I'll swing back
because why not?
Yeah.
It's the battle on the wood bridge. Here we
Yep.
go.
So I need 7s.
I pass.
I fail.
So you take 2,
Okay.
and it's
you have Pierce 1.
Pierce
I need
1, so you need
3s.
3s.
I miss both.
So you take 2.
So I'm at 3.
Stay alive, stay alive.
He's got 1.
Gonna spend another 1. I'm
Yeah.
assuming you're gonna strike back.
We'll try.
Strike like lightning. Here we go.
He doesn't strike like lightning.
I feet.
Pass. Okay. No, you feet. Okay.
So it's 3,
Okay.
and I get that action back.
Need 3s. I made 1. So I take the other 2, which would kill him.
Kill him
Yeah,
because
because
he
we
had
only
1
have
left.
1 left.
Doubles him up. So Arnox is downed, and then with my last 2 actions, he'll move here and steal the Wayfarer's supplies. Going into the turn, now the round would end. 6, if we made it to round 6, then I would gain another 4 points. So it would take us to, so as it stands at the end of round 5, with the crews with Jason's crew either being downed or dead, or taken out. That's it, Arnox was taken out.
Yeah.
The
The game ends.
game ends. So, I have 5 points to Jason's 1. If we go into 6, I'm not sure if it counts the round 6 scores, which would just give me another 4 points, which would take me to 9. So, I'll be honest with you, when I lost Liz, I thought I was in trouble. And then things started to kind of not be so horrible. I didn't think Wishbone I thought was going to tag Mirja something fierce, and it just
She
didn't
just
happen.
was missing.
The camouflage,
Well, even camouflage didn't have to do anything.
well,
with
it took your marksmanship down 1 to 5.
I was always missing at like 7 or 8.
Well, yeah, but still, it was still a harder thing to get. Moving up the board and grabbing the 2 objectives like I did helped.
Liz getting stuck, or not Liz,
And then
Gray's getting stuck up there.
well,
early.
Gray's getting
Stuck
one-shotted
there.
by stuck and then getting one shot
because I
by.
could put her into position to at least try to take a charge because she's actually pretty fierce in hand to hand.
Yeah, and then getting waylaid by
Hosk.
Hosk doing Hosk stuff just before Hosk then horribly died. I was happy to see Mirja's flamethrowers work. Usually, especially because we play a very water-heavy board, as you can see. I was happy to see that Mirja was actually able to light someone on fire and it do something. Even though that's not what killed Wishbone, it was the actual damage from it, not the fire on him, and then he just drowned to death, which was oddly weird. It's just the way it goes. How did you feel, Jace?
I mean, it was just those early movements. I think that really kind of set me behind. Missing Blue Wing's defense roll, or him taking
blowing all those armor
trolls kind of really sucked, but the big thing was not being able to get Grace to jump up and then get her into position to kind of guard that point, because she can and she can't take on Hosk. Even if she's getting the extra, even if he's getting the extra commands, having the stun on her, she can actually kind of go toe to toe with Hosk because she'll be able to tire him out.
Absolutely.
But not being able to jump up there and get her into position before Hosk got to her.
The ambush caught you.
Even the ambush, I should have been able to weather it, but you still had an extra action, so you would have been able to crank me.
Yeah. Well, again, if she would have hit, it would have. If you would have hit me on the charge.
Yeah.
You would have been able to take that extra action
away.
out, and then he's being overwhelmed when Arnox comes in with no actions.
Yeah, but Arnox, did what he was supposed to do, except for with his gun jamming.
His gun, that's the second game in a row Arnox's gun is jammed, so...
but, at least he's proving that he can still beat
people up with his giant axe. He doesn't... Arnox need no gun. Arnox have axe. Arnox good.
Pretty much.
So... Again, this game went pretty quick. Playing at 80 points, and you know what? I kept forgetting when Liz. My big thing that I probably should have done with Liz over here was instead, because she was stealth and she has ambushed, I should have just waited. And then as soon as Wishbone moves, then I jump him. Or if Wishbone then tries to reveal me, then I blow gun him and then jump him. Instead of doing that. Plus, I should have used. I had Take Cover, which I didn't use.
I had Surefoot, which I didn't use, which I
yeah, Surefoot would have helped you there, too. Anyway, we played a bunch for a while. We're getting back into the swing of it. Still a lot to learn. So, long story short, it was a good match, fun game. I've turned around my bad luck that I had against Jason last game. So this next one is going to be the grudge match. Can the Wayfarers stop the crime surge that is Canada and the firm?
If you get your orders cards, probably not, because your abilities are really good against me.
Yeah, that does happen. But we'll see what happens. So next time we'll probably play a full 100-point game. And we'll figure out which scenario we want to do. And then after that, we'll drift in and we'll have to see on the Discord what the homebrew scenarios are up there and what homebrew scenarios we could come up with. And again, that's one of the joys of this game is, aside from the cool movement and jumping and shooting and whatnot, is the ability that you can really put together a narrative campaign. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, throw us some comments, give us a like, subscribe, and
share the videos to get other people into the game.
We need to get other people into the game. We build our communities here in Chicago. We have a small community, and there's other little areas. So share the video so other people can join in. And like I said, please comment. I'm sure we messed something up somewhere, or just tell us how much you liked it, what you didn't like, anything else. So thanks for watching, and have a great day or evening wherever you may be.